Let me feed you with my confidence, elegant. I'm gonna be crying a little bit because I'm not going to be fake in any of my fucking videos. I'm just gonna have to be genuine and tell the truth on how the truth has to be told. Um, so as I've been saying in my past recent videos that I've been making, I've been watching this YouTuber named Cynthia G. And she, like me, cared before, but now she's been making videos because she has woken up to the truth on how I'm just gonna say black males, and I'm meaning from Africa, from Caribbean, and America is how they are. She's been people been sending her videos, and she's also been finding videos on social media of these color males showing how oppressed they are and so bothered by what white males have done. And I like white males. Before this situation, I liked everyone of all colors. I even was attracted to white females. But this, I'd be lost attraction because I'm seeing that they have jealousy towards us and, just doing a lot of malicious things. Like these color males are getting in relationships with them and just saying unnecessary, disrespectful stuff. If you love them, then love them. Tell them you love them. You do not have to say racist things about us. And it's racism now at this point because women like me, natural women, and us conscious women, and the ones that smell fresh and know how to articulate ourselves, we have completely separated ourselves from these men. Um, this is disgusting. Just a couple things I have heard, and I'm gonna put it out there just to be honest because I want to make sure I spread this agenda. I don't want any. Well, I don't want to ever see a fucking black male again. Is basically what I'm saying. Um, yes, now my demeanor between the two videos that I'm making, I just made earlier and making two right now is because it's different because I just went outside. I needed air after that video. And I was just like kind of thinking, because I don't want to feel this way, but I just cannot help but to be fucking disgusting. So I just started crying because this is how I feel. I was raped while I was marching for racism for everybody, all colors, with Mexican people, everything. And I have a colored son now with two white women. So seeing these videos to me is very saddening. Even the white doctor that had my delivered my baby, I was living with white family at the time when I had Felix, and a woman that I consider my mother. She's like a second mother to me. Went with me, and I really appreciate her. And she's, as I stated, a white woman. Still very beautiful soul woman, and I appreciate her very much. And so because of my lifestyle, just seeing these color males obviously showing how insecure they are, trying to pit women together, it disgusts the fuck out of me because I've lived with these people. They were my son, and I don't need to be feeling any uncomfortable feelings about someone that has my children. And as I see these videos, and especially with the fucking Uncle Tom that lives next to me, I can tell the type of behavior he is. And I just I sense that my son is going to be like one of these slave mentality having niggers, even though he's going to be raised around two white women. And it just disgusts me because I just really wish if I would have seen these videos before, I would have got an abortion right away and never even put someone that would disrespect me on this planet. So it's just saddening because I hate these males now, and I had to hate also my child because I hate them, and it just disgusts the fuck out of me. I don't know what the fuck we did. I'm not gonna believe in this stupid Bible shit because I know I'm not a fucking demonic demon. These motherfuckers that are quoting the Bible for using it as racism, you're more demonic than me because you obviously have no empathy. I feel like we have the majority empathy on this planet would be Coca Woman because of our womb. And yeah, it's really disgusting. And I don't like how white males are being treated, and regardless of the racist doctor that had Felix that told me he doesn't like anybody that looks like him, and all the things that has happened with white people, I still hate the black males the most right now after watching these videos. There was a video that Cynthia G showed where Asian Doll, the rapper, she was getting disrespect from these males, and these two males on the podcast, they have this. It seems like they have this thing to disrespect Coco women in general, which is disgusting. The clips that we're showing, and one of the guys sound like he was an African guy from the UK. He said something about one of the girls that was on there. He's like, she's lighter than me, like caramel or something. Said that most colored women I find are cool, and I guess other people were giving her compliments, and he's like the only one. He's darker than her and looks like a fucking monkey, to be honest. And he was just saying, I thought that you guys were all the same or something like that. And when people, this just shows how ignorant people are, because I have met so many African males, especially from Nigeria, that have ashy ass feet, and I'm sure that bitch is near that country with his filthy African ass. And that's like me saying, hey, are your feet ashy just like every other African male I've seen? So the fact that you do that shows that your mind is not open, and you have no open mind. And people with open mind are, they're sick people. Technically, they're sick people. To say these things and saying something like you have a preference for certain people, that's disgusting. It shows how ignorant you are. You're not going to go very far in life by saying those type of things like that, because you're not opening your mind and allowing new opportunities to come in by saying such closed-minded things like that. And I'm not crying because I feel the truth about what they're saying. I'm crying because I'm saddened that I was raped by these filthy fucking slave mentality niggers. Because of love, I had the child, and I was very confused because of all this religious shit that they always put in our fucking heads. What was the right thing to do? And I also was curious because, women, we are the ones that form the babies and populate the world. And I just knew that I never probably was going to get married or ever have children again, because I never wanted them. So I was like, let me see. Like, it was a science experience for me as well, and it's just obviously one that went wrong. And it's I just obviously birthed a fucking monster, and it's disgusting hearing this and seeing that this is what comes out of you, knowing that I'm a very much so a sweetheart, but they have done more to the males than anything. But regardless of anything, other males have got fucked in the ass, done things to them, and these males are just, it seems like the most, this not seems, because I observe every other males, they are the most fucking disgusting, if you want to be fucking quite honest with me. And I'm tired of these fucking females. Like, who the fuck thinks is, smiles when someone is being talked about from what they created, and you're smiling? That shows not, that you're happy about it. It shows that you're a jealous bitch and you had some jealousy towards these women in the first place, and it's making you happy that their own men are bringing them down. And don't want to say own men, because we have to just have individually and separate people. We're in a time where we have LGBTQ. We've always had LGBTQ. We have pronouns, he, her, she, them, and all types of pronouns now. And men are able to be women and women are able to be men. So many stuff that you're saying. So it's at the time of really, it's like individuals. People need to stop being judged by someone that they look like. Your color does not mean that you have something in common with somebody at all. It's many people on this road, and you should be allowed to date whoever the fuck you want to, without saying anything. It's the fact people are doing it obviously for malicious reason. And these videos, these colored males, these slave mentality niggers is what I'm gonna call them. They really are making white men look so fucking good and so much better, because it's showing how much they have emasculated them, and it's disgusting. Having to continue to speak about the things like this, and there are the ones that are really continuing racism. And honestly, it probably has been some talk in the political party and things like that. It probably has been like talk and things like that. And I do know there are white males that have smaller penises that know colored guys have big ones, and especially when their women are being disrespectful. Obviously, there has been sex orgy parties where white women have been getting fucked. I heard this comedian say by big mandingos and all types of stuff. And this leaves this dick shit, which is so fucking annoying. And I just wish every fucking man on the earth had the same size dick, because this shit is so fucking annoying and it causes complications. But I know that they have racism and they don't want to like the color males because of the fact that they not all of them, but some of them have a bigger penis. Um, and maybe it's a curse, maybe for both of them. They have big penises, but they don't have shit. And then the white males, they have nearly conquered every fucking thing, but they have small penises. And maybe it was done so to fucking humble these men because they have to be very humble, graded. Males are the main ones that continue to bring evilness onto this earth. Like, I really don't see what coca women have done at all. Other women have, I mean, there has been witchcraft and other things in other races, but women have not done as much crazy stuff to the extent of these males, and it's just super disgusting. And I really just want white people to hurry up and just kill these men. Everybody, I don't care what age you are, I just don't want to see these black males ever in my life again. I'm so disgusted. I cannot look at them ever again, and I am tired of being put in a box with people that I do not want to be with. I don't want to be around any fucking ways. It's highly fucking disgusting. I think this can be anybody of any race that really has creativity in their own individuality can probably understand this, but it's just really fucking annoying and it's stressing me the fuck out, honestly. And this is what it seems like. They just want us to look bitter and mad and stuff like that and cry, because what woman, as I just stated again, will feel happy about that and smile unless you have some type of envy for people, because that you're intimidated by them. And I know that because of how I dress, and a lot of women that are conscious like me, we're the natural girls, the one, making our own cleansing products and things like that. Like, we are not those women, the ones that are unfortunately don't know how to articulate themselves. They're not smart enough to be able to have sex with anybody outside of a fucking African enslaved mentality nigger. So these motherfuckers are the ones still fucking making babies with them, and I want them to go too. I'm disgusted with them either as well, because they continue to create these fucking men. So the guy on the podcast, he's from Africa, and I want African women to watch this and to understand that these males, regardless, they always want to say the Americans. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want to, because the Americans and the Africans, you guys have two negative things in your head about one another, and not even getting a chance to know one another, and it's fucking disgusting. You guys are believing that everyone over here and saying that American women have attitudes, which is not true, because then you're telling me that I should believe that all you guys don't wash your ass as well over in Africa. So if you do not want us to believe that, or other people to believe this stuff, then you need to stop believing lies and stereotypes about people that you have not met entirely. Because that's disgusting. I hate being this open-minded, beautiful fucking goddess that I feel like I'm the most perfect person on this world, and it just seems like no one just gets it like how I do. It's disgusting. I'm tired of hearing about bullshit that does not matter. I don't give a fuck about another bitch being beautiful to me, looking however the fuck she looks. I feel fine about how the fuck I look. I just don't want to continue to hear this bullshit. I'm tired of this being a topic on earth. It's always the same bullshit. I don't have the time. A lot of people, they want to say, oh, competition makes you better. That's your opinion, bitch. That's that man shit. I don't need to have another human to compete to know that I'm going to fucking win. That's your opinion, bitch. I'm not into that shit. I'm not into any of this stuff. I continue to ask, because bitches continue to think they know me. Why the fuck am I here? Because I'm starting to believe again. I've been spiritual, obviously. They're saying, reincarnation and all types of things. I've been seeing spirits and I've been seeing signs and all types of shit. And I just do not believe there is a purpose for life any fucking more, because it seems like all you motherfuckers are stupid as hell. You want all colors. All of you guys have a fucking problem. I don't care what the society, who works the hardest. As a whole, all you humans are sick as fuck. And you have a problem. Like, seriously, you have a problem with being in a body that does not exist. One thing I do believe is that we are souls living, having a human experiences, and you bitches are fucking worried about a body that it honestly does not belong to you. This body means nothing. This is why I do not give a fuck about looks or anything like that. It means nothing. And then all these colored males are the last males. You have nothing at all. Everything has been taken from you, and I can tell by your mindset how it was able to be taken from you. You know, they are very weak, and it's just hard to see them coming from us. I don't know who they were created by. Maybe white women really technically have them, because they honestly, as Cynthia has said, it seems like their mindset is really made for each other, because they have, both of them have like this narcissistic way about each other, which is really, I can just sense them. I can like literally see right through them, and stuff like that. Because of your eyes, I can see right through you. My eyes, they guard my soul, so, and I can hide my emotions. Them, I can see exactly right through you, and I can see manipulating things going on. And for the African women that need obviously more, that need more convincing to stop, because I can see there's more obviously African males in Africa. The population obviously is higher, because supposedly it's everybody you come from, so whatever. But I'm gonna tell you a story about this guy. He's from what is that country in Africa, by the water, the Red Sea, the Red Sea, the Ivory Coast. The this African guy that used to stay in my building from the Ivory Coast. We talked a couple times, and he said something one time. He said, even though he's around me and he continues to pursue to have sex with me, he said, I only like light skinned women or something. He said some racist stuff, said something. He was talking about this big girl that I seen him with or something. So, I'm just looking, and I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these males. You think they obviously want the feeling of being wanted. I already was liking white men already at the time. I've been honestly like white men before I liked it, ever liked it a male of color. I've always only liked it white men. In the beginning, when I got horny, when I was having my sex dreams when I was a kid, I was dreaming about a white man. I was not dreaming about a man of color, if you really want to be honest. But I don't do these disrespectful things that they're doing. And I can sense what it is, and why I'm crying, why it's sickening, is because I can see the reason why you're doing it, and it's because you want attention. You know that you're the most emasculated man on this earth, and you want attention. It's disgusting, quite frankly. And even white males that are watching Cynthia G's videos, they're under the comments and they can see exactly what is going on. Um, there was this white male that was in the military. He was telling a story about how these African American males, or whatever, they liked it, white women, and then one of them asked him, "How do you feel about me being a white woman, by being with a white woman?" And this was like in the 2000s, or 1900s, way after the laws passed for interracial marriage and slavery was over and shit. And he said he can tell, that he said that they were doing that on purpose to try to make him feel some type of way. He was like, "How do you make you feel?" He was like, and the white male said that he told the black male that, he said, "Go take them L's." He said, "I'll just give me a queen." And he was talking about a cocoa woman, um, a cocoa woman. And he said he's been married for, 23 years. So these little fake lies that they're putting out there, obviously our lies, and is showing how they're the weakest men on this earth. The only thing that someone would desire them for is to see if they really have a big dick. And as I stated in my last video that I'll be posting the same day as this, is that penis that they have, which is not true. Everyone does not have that, and take it from someone that created Coco Men. This is not true at all. And as I said, I've been with white men that have bigger penises. They're just carried. That's the only thing that some people just want to have be with you for, and that's disgusting. And as I said, the size of their penis is it's going to be rapidly decreasing very soon, because we have some plans in effect, and I'm coming up with a formula. And just because we are the ones that created them, so we have this power where we can actually alter their DNA and their characteristics if we meditated on them, on it long enough, and we meditated on it long enough. We're going to be able to alter their DNA. And because I'm tired of their bullshit, I'm going to be in a deep meditation for the next, until I get this done. I'm going to be working on lowering and decreasing the size, even color males that have 6-inch dicks, 3-inch dicks. I'm just gonna make it even fucking smaller, like a penis. So I'm gonna be in deep meditation, and I will be lowering the size of their penis, because they have forgotten what they have come out of. So I'm gonna show them. I'm not going to feel bad or sad. It shows me disgusted, and I just feel that I have birthed a monster. That's all it's making me feel. It's not making me feel bad. I feel sympathy for them, which I had to hurry up and get over with, because this sympathy for them is just making them weak and emasculated. And I'm tired of hearing about the fucking white man so much that I have allowed white men to stick their dick in me, and I really truly fucking love it. Um, um, but you see, I don't need to go on social media to, just to be disrespectful like that. Um, and I'm not saying that all of them are like that, but at this point, I don't give a fuck if they're not all like this. I want all of you to go. It's just go. It's time for you to go and get off this earth. I really don't, what contribution. I don't give a fuck about them supposedly being the original man or whatever they're saying. I believe that maybe we can be the original woman, but them, the men, I just don't see them having the strength to be something that we made first. So the question every color needs to answer, what do you think? We have contribution, and you can see the contribution that we bring to Earth. And we also will be the ones that carry on the DNA for white men. We are able to do so for them. What do you think these slave mentality niggers are actually contributing to Earth? Basketball is not really serious. All these other things, they're not really serious. What do you feel that they are contributing to Earth? Because these white bitches that are brainwashed and obviously are upset and trying to make white males jealous because they don't want them are going on, social media telling lies that are not true, being manipulated by these males because they're going to go wherever the fuck they can get to make white males mad. And no one's going to tell me, I don't care if it is for love. When I am with a person of another color or non-colored, I mean, I'm doing it for love, and I generally want to get to know you. These males, I don't care if they say it's love. I promise you, because they are males, and every color male, just you know how you are. You know how you are. You're going to dominate over everything. There is still a part of them that are doing it to get back at white men. It doesn't matter. They say they love her every day. I promise you, there is still a part of them that is still, I promise you, that are doing it to show emasculation, show the white males that I got your bitch. That's basically what is true. I'm serious. Even having children, and we're having the stories come up and show how disgusting it is, and it's quite so embarrassing. So again, I just want to apologize that I even just allowed myself to be naive. I thought the person was sweet, and I thought I was marching for something better, but instead I realized that I birthed a monster, and they're disgusting. So I just want to apologize, and even for bitches that are not going to apologize, just we apologize for having these evil ass bitches on this earth. I don't understand what the fuck went wrong, and I don't want to blame white people for that. There's things that happen because they're doing the same things as well. So I'm hearing actually, yeah, I've heard more racist things from African males actually now than white people. So I don't want to hear about white people did this and white people did that, because white people are not around us when I'm hearing you say these racist things. I don't want to hear about that. And I don't want to hear about you pastly being a king or a god or whatever the fuck you think you were. It's not true. There's nothing special about them. Please take them off the earth, and please have sex with them. All other colors, have sex with them so we can never see these bitches again. Thank you. Do not leave any ignorant comments. And please do not be, as I stated, one of these people of other races telling me about my creation, okay? Do not come in the comments saying things that you do not have understanding of, okay? You do not think just because you had a dick inside of you, that was a slave mentality nigger's dick inside of you, that you know something, because it's a whole other side that you do not understand spiritually. You can never understand just with dick or even with carrying their children. As you can see, there's white women that are saying, calling their mixed children the N-words after these black males have left them. It's a whole nother thing that you guys do not understand, and even books have not taught you, and we cannot even tell you about what is going on. It's way deeper than before you guys even came here, if you want to be honest. So just, I ask white males in politics, everything, we are 100% on your side. The ones that are not, just forget about them. They don't matter. Please kill them. Please.